If you were President Tinubu, what would you be doing now?
I already told you.
It's a tough call.
I also told you that even when I gave that speech 5 years ago, I mentioned I would do cash transfers across the nation.
They've done over 300 billion, as so they say.
But to who and who did they leave out? Why do you leave out some poor people? I don't get it. Give everybody even if it's a flat amount. So at least then whoever does not get his own can complain.
Wouldn't that trigger inflation? When you throw those kind of money into...
No. Sorry. They claim they're spending almost the same now, or a large sum anyway. There's no inflation created by spending money that you have. That's not correct. Inflation typically comes from the type you're thinking about. If you're printing money, when you don't have resources. Here, the government has gotten the resources, like you said.
Yeah.
State governments have more money. LGAs have more money. But instead of using the money to improve the lives of the people, it is being captured by the elite.
Are we out of the woods?
We are not, because the biggest threat is corruption and state capture. So what I mean is that these measures increase the revenue coming in. What if the revenue is just being stolen? Then you're back to square one. So I'm saying that what I call state capture is that people are progressively making arrangements so that they capture a larger share of that revenue. And it's only a narrow elite getting that benefit.
Do you have a feeling that there's a high-level corruption going on at the moment?
Of course. Everybody has that feeling. Everybody has that feeling. If you don't believe me, Shehu, go and form a company. Go and bid for a contract in Abuja, civil engineering contract, to see whether you get it on merit. As you are going to bid for it, you are submitting your documents and nobody knows you. They will be laughing at you thinking you're a fool. But most things are rigged and state managed. They pretend, and it's sad because even employment. I made a comment some time ago that I pray it has changed. A poor man's son couldn't get into an MPC or central bank. It didn't start now. Let me be fair to this government. So what's happening? A group of Nigerians, the elite, many of them got elevated to that position by systems that allowed merit. So their fathers got a position, they got a position. When they got to that place, instead of them to also have a level playing field and open the doors for other people, they basically removed the ladder and started manipulating and rigging everything. So therefore, if you are a judge, the judges will ensure that only their own children become judges. How did they become judges in the first instance? If those before them only appointed their own children, would they be there? So what's happening is that, that's why I call it state capture. Too many people are shamelessly manipulating and rigging things so that only a narrow elite benefits.